Mariah Carey's Orgasm to Fire song.
Hello and welcome to the Keep Calm and Shut the Fuck Up podcast. The podcast where we talk about whatever we want and you guys deal with it. Today we're going to be discussing true crime and conspiracy, which is a bit of a juicy topic, and we have some extra special guests here with us in the studio to help out. So introducing you guys to Rhea.
Hello.
And Cerys,
Hi.
who are going to be joining us for today's episode, as well as Dom and Ash whenever he decides that it's fit to join us. So, Dom, how's your week been?
Shit.
You guys?
Pretty same.
Yes.
Okay, so it's been by all accounts a really shit week. Good. Well, we're gonna get into some beefy conspiracies. So, hopefully, that will fix that for yous.
Yeah.
Especially if you, listener, have also had a shit week, which, judging by the fact that you're listening to this podcast, yes. Okay, so this is a case that I feel we all know pretty well at the moment, especially considering her recent release from prison. But on June 14th, 2015, sheriff's deputies in Missouri discover a grisly scene. The bloody body of I'm sorry, I'm not laughing about the crime. I'm laughing about the wording. It's not funny that people get murdered.
Yeah, it is.
The bloody body of Dee Dee Blanchard, who'd been stabbed to death a few days before. The murder of Blanchard, lying face down in a bed in a pool of blood, becomes a highly publicized case about Munchausen syndrome, by proxy, a rare mental illness and form of child abuse, where a caretaker feigns a child's dire symptoms or introduces real ones to gain sympathy and or financial support. Police found Blanchard's body after a concerned friend saw an alarming post from her 24-year-old daughter Gypsy Rose on the elder Blanchard's Facebook page that said, "That bitch is dead."
Good.
Way to say it blunt.
After friends alerted the authorities, police traced the post's IP address to Big Bend, Wisconsin, where Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend Nicholas Godejohn were staying. Both the daughter and Godejohn were arrested for Dee Dee Blanchard's murder, and in 2016, Gypsy Rose Blanchard pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. 2 years later, Godejohn was convicted of first-degree murder. She and her boyfriend, who did the stabbing while she hid in a bathroom, conspired to murder Dee Dee Blanchard because of her lifelong physical and emotional abuse. Well, that is beefy.
Wah-wah.
It's beefy. It's really sad, and I'm very sorry that happened. And yeah, that's some true crime for you guys.
That's some fake crime.
This is why we're not a true crime podcast, because I'm just not menacing enough to do this.
We'd all just start laughing.
Maybe we should what are the conspiracies on the doc?
Yes.
Right. Conspiracy time. Okay, we're starting off really in a solid place here with 9/11.
Oh shit. Oh. Okay.
The evidence is overwhelming that the terrorist attacks of September 11th, 2001 were indeed the result of a conspiracy. A conspiracy of Osama bin Laden and a crew of mostly Saudi hijackers. This is too simple for some, though. Conspiracy theorists have a variety of much more complex explanations for what happened at the World Trade Center and Pentagon that day, often involving insider knowledge by President George Bush, Vice President Dick Cheney,
Dick. Whoa.
and top Bush advisors. I'm sorry, Dick Cheney. I don't think your name's that funny. Some famous conspiracy theories rely on anti-Semitic tropes, such as the attacks being orchestrated by Israel. Many claim that because jet fuel can't melt steel beams, the Twin Towers must have been brought down by a controlled demolition from bombs planted before the planes hit. 2006 Nova documentary debunked these claims. It is in fact quite possible for the columns holding up skyscrapers to fail catastrophically when exposed to fires burning on multiple floors. Other claims are refuted by simple logic. We love that. If a hijacked airplane did not crash into the Pentagon, as is often claimed, then where is Flight 757 and its passengers? In many conspiracy theories, bureaucratic incompetence is mistaken for conspiracy. Our government is so efficient, knowledgeable, and capable, so the reasoning goes that it could not possibly have botched the job so badly in detecting the plot ahead of time or responding to the attacks. Sounds like bullshit. Politely, why do the Americans think that their government is so perfect? Like, why? your
Why do-
government literally doesn't believe in like most people's rights. So I think you're all right. I think they probably could botch a job that badly.
Yeah, true.
Maybe. What do you guys think? What do you think happened on 9/11?
Have you seen that video of the she was a news presenter and then she was speaking about 9/11 before it happened or something really freaky like that?
I haven't seen it, no, but
Yeah, it was very strange. Again, I think it was an American news thingy. So
where's the Americans?
that doesn't surprise me.
Didn't The Simpsons predict 9/11?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
predict
did.
everything.
Yeah, The Simpsons predict everything.
Yeah, they predicted COVID as well.
Yeah.
Writers of The Simpsons, would I be
What do you
allowed
know?
to get a reading?
What do you know?
Can I have a reading, please? I'll pay you good money.
No.
Maybe they're like time travelers or some shit.
Maybe they are. Maybe they're from the
Matt.
future.
Matt Groening, tell me your secret.
Literally.
How do you know everything?
How do you know this?
Matt Groening and Mark Zuckerberg are both aliens.
Mark Zuckerberg. Don't even get me started on Mark Zuckerberg. Bro looks like a toe. That's all I have to say. Sorry, Mark, but you look like a toe. And also, the way you take selfies is ironic considering you invented Facebook, but you look like my granddad who can't use Facebook.
Speaking of like famous and rich people who look like robots and stuff, have you seen that what's his face? The guy who made the Tesla cars.
Elon Musk.
That's the one. That he was on a red carpet and all of his actions look like sim actions. Like
Probably
when
will.
you choose the characteristics for Sims, it looks his acting that out.
You're coming on to do a Sim special episode because I'm so up for that. But yeah, I can see that. There's no way that man doesn't have like pieces of the internet in him. He definitely has chips in his body. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Have you heard about that chip that you can learn like a language? A language is basically chipped into you.
No, I
So-
haven't, but I want
I
it.
think it might have
I
been.
want that.
Have you heard about it?
I haven't. No.
Yeah, there's a chip that's been invented, and then yeah, it's quite interesting. I
That's pretty slay.
yeah.
That's pretty slay.
Maybe one day we're all just gonna have chips. Maybe we have chips in us and we don't even know.
Yeah, but it makes it so pointless. I'm literally trying to learn Spanish right now. That's so pointless if I can just get a chip.
Well, there is a theory that
Within hours of Princess Diana's death on August 31st, 19... I'm so sorry. This is a bad episode for me to do. Right, guys, disclaimer. I just laugh whenever I read the word death. I'm going to let Dom
Come on,
read this
then.
because I physically can't. I'm so sorry. I
Within
have so much respect.
I do not. Within hours of Princess Diana's death on August 31st, 1997, in a Paris highway tunnel, conspiracy theories swirled. As was the case with the death of John F. Kennedy, the idea of such a beloved and high-profile figure could be killed so suddenly was a shock. This was especially true of Princess Diana. Royalty die of old age, political intrigue, or eating too much rich food. They don't get killed by a common drunk driver. What? Unlike many conspiracy theories, though, this one had a billionaire... It's a callback to the first episode where I talked about my dead bird and Ash said womp womp to me. Anyway, this one had a billionaire promoting Mohammed Al-Fayed, the father of Dodi Al-Fayed, who was killed along with Diana. Al-Fayed claims that the accident was in fact an assassination by British intelligence agencies, and at the request of the royal family, Al-Fayed's claims were examined and dismissed as baseless by a 2006 inquiry the following year. At Diana's inquest, the coroner stated that the conspiracy theory advanced by Mohammed Al-Fayed has been minutely examined and shown to be without any substance. On April 7th, 2008... Substances. Diana liked the blow.
Right. Now that is an accusation.
Anyway, the coroner's jury concluded that Diana and Al-Fayed were unlawfully killed due to negligence by their drunken chauffeur and pursuing paparazzi, the New York Times reported. The conspiracy theory was also believed by Prince Harry, who said in January 2023 that he believed she could still be alive for many years after the crash. The fuck?
Right, you know what? I'm just gonna come out and say it. They fucking killed her. They definitely did.
Probably.
Yeah.
100%.
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
There's no way. It just doesn't, like, you just wouldn't...
But why do you think that? Like,
They hated her.
a chauffeur, like,
They
wouldn't be,
hated
like,
her. Everyone hated
drunk,
her.
like, it's part of your job.
I don't understand why they hated her though.
No, she was so sweet.
She was like she was the best royal.
I felt really bad
Maybe
for
they were
her.
jealous.
There was, like, her marriage was bad, and she was, like, so young as well. You know what? Fuck you, royal family. You should just all go and think about what you've done. That's all I have to say. Right, we have to be careful throwing that around. That's why you get cancelled.
You're censoring it. Anyway, he told Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes that he thought she may have faked her own death and they would be reunited.
Yeah, but everyone kind of feels that way if you lose someone that's, like, important.
Well, he's
to you.
ginger, so
Yeah,
of course he thinks so.
Oh my god!
The gingerphobia.
Anyway, he was doing the next one.
Gingerphobia is a huge part of this podcast.
Next one's Paul McCartney's still alive, and then
Oh.
Birds Aren't Real, so who's doing them too?
I think Birds Aren't Real. But I'll do Birds Aren't Real.
Who's doing Paul
who wants to do
McCartney's
Paul
dead?
McCartney's still alive.
Who went on the Liverpool trip?
Wait, Paul McCartney
Was it
is still alive.
Oh no, it's Paul McCartney is dead.
I was like, Paul McCartney is still
So
alive.
he's died, and someone's replaced him. Cool, who wants to read?
I'll read it.
Who hasn't got dyslexia?
I don't have dyslexia.
I don't, but I can't read anyway.
Maybe you do.
Probably.
Paul McCartney is not dead. As of mid-2022, he was still touring, in fact, and he probably still would be if the coronavirus pandemic hadn't cancelled his gigs outdated. He gives interviews, he has a website, he occasionally appears in the tabloids. Pretty good for a guy that some conspiracy theorists think died in 1966.
Doesn't make sense.
The Paul is dead conspiracy goes something like this. On November 9th, 1966, Paul McCartney got into an argument with the other Beatles, stormed out of the studio, and was promptly, decapitated in a car accident. To cover the whole thing up, the band hired a look-alike and sound-alike. After going through all this trouble, though, the band then took great pains to drop... Me?
Hang on.
Let the gas out, because like I feel better, but do you know what I mean? Like I can't remember if it left me or not. But I think I did. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got my bum so hard. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we now have Ash, as you can hear. We're gonna continue with the Paul is dead conspiracy theory. Ash, I'm gonna bring you up to date. Paul McCartney. I mean,
Oh, fuck that guy.
My uncle.
Liverpool theme.
He must be dead. Come on. Like, he must be dead. Which one? Which band's he from?
the
Beatles.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you not know that?
Ash doesn't like the Beatles?
We went on a
I
Beatles
fucking
tour.
slept during the Beatles tour. Do you think I gave a shit? I was only in Liverpool to take a picture. I think he's dead, by the way.
Right.
Don't ask me why.
Okay, so the Paul is right. So the Paul is a conspiracy. Basically, the thing is that they think that in 1966, Paul McCartney got into an argument with the Beatles, stormed out of the studio, got decapitated in a car accident, and then the band hired a look-alike and a sound-alike. And then it says, after going through all this trouble though, the band then took great pains to drop clues in their album covers and lyrics to hint to the public that something was amiss. For example, on the cover of the Abbey Road album, all 4 Beatles are photographed striding across the zebra crossing, but only McCartney is barefoot and out of step with the other 3. This must mean something, right? Despite public denials by the band and many, many public appearances by McCartney, fans couldn't just let it be and came together to look for more clues.
Oh, is he still actually alive?
Yes!
Oh, then he's alive then. What?
It's a conspiracy theory episode.
Yeah, well, I'm stupid, aren't I?
Guys, you heard it here first. Ash is actually
Ashley's
No.
the
not-
source of this conspiracy.
I'm not. I'm denying the stupid allegations.
I want to know why you hate the Beatles so much.
Because they're shit. That's
What?
They are
Like,
shit.
just because they're
They are
shit.
shit.
Yes.
They are shit.
Right. Here's my fucking take on the fuck ass Beatles. Yeah, right. They were forced by a stupid management company to write songs that they didn't even want to fucking write or that didn't even want to play. They were just forced to yeah, let's all have fun. Let's have a jolly good time. Whatever. They didn't actually want to do anything. They're not real musicians. They're just ass, really. And their music's shit. People who like people who like Beatles have
love
no
Beatles.
taste.
I just don't like the whole John Lennon wife beater thing. That's my issue with it.
Yeah, that's
That too.
See, I don't know anything, so my reasoning is just that I just don't like them.
Yeah.
Was he a paedophile as well? I don't know. I heard that.
I don't know about that. That might be a conspiracy
Yeah,
theory.
that's probably not true, but
I feel like if that was true, it would be like bigger news.
yeah.
Do you want me to Google it?
Okay.
Is
Why are you laughing?
Sean right? Can I just say this is not defamation? Okay, we are simply taking you guys along for the ride of finding this out.
Well, they can't source for defamation.
Is
if
John
he's dead.
Lennon a paedophile?
Definition of paedophile.
That's cute though.
Looks
Looks
bored.
like this page isn't allowed. This page has been blocked by Access Creative College.
Just for context,
Okay,
me
Amy's
and
gonna
Cass were
Google it.
having a separate conversation, and she went, "That's cute, though," and we just realised that was as you guys were googling pedophilia.
Yes.
Pedophilia is not cute.
I think
I just
they-
have to say.
It is on me.
I think the Beatles kind of did have a thing with like underage girls, where like they would like be around like a lot of underage girls, but I don't know whether that was like a paedophilia thing or just like the fans are mostly underage thing. But
See anything that says he is not.
I'm really not. You're really not.
We've searched it up and there's nothing that says he's a fucking nonce. How did he die?
he got shot.
Did he? Oh shit, yeah, he did, didn't
Did
he?
you not know that?
Why did you get shot?
Although that being
Someone
said, I've
assassinated
searched up,
Someone
is
hated
John
him.
Lennon a nonce? In the Scottish Sun, there's an article that says London Bridge terror attack survivor unmasked as pedo. So, fucking Scotland for you.
Not them being like, yeah, he survived a terror attack, but he's also a nonce.
Yeah.
You know what? He looks like a nonce.
Yes.
There's some people
Yeah.
who just have the noncy look about
Wait,
them.
let me see.
Yeah.
That there is a nonce.
That there, that's a nonce. That there, that's a nonce.
Stop. You know my law with that song.
Oh, that's the intro for this
I'm
episode.
not here. I'm not being nonced on.
Okay, yeah, that is going in the intro.
That is the new intro.
Have you guys got COVID? Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's the actual conspiracy, is that everyone in this room has
You're
COVID.
probably right. Izzy's mum has COVID, unironically.
Yeah.
I hope not. I'm vulnerable.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh
I've
no.
barely seen Izzy though, so I should be okay.
Things are going wrong.
Oh dear.
Things are going very
Oh,
wrong.
dear.
I've derailed it already.
When is a conspiracy not a conspiracy? When it's an
everyone's-
elaborate piece of performance art.
When there's enough evidence is my actual answer.
Which is not why 9/11 was fake.
Or does that make it even more of a conspiracy theory? The birds aren't real conspiracy is a movement developed by Peter McIndoe, 23, who started spreading the idea in 2017. Until a December 2021 interview in the New York Times, McIndoe stayed in character as a true believer, insisting in media interviews and online that birds aren't real, but rather they are surveillance drones made by the US government. Oh my god, is that the birds work for the bourgeoisie?
Yeah. Yes.
Birds Aren't Real has a staff. It has organised real-life protests. It bought real-life billboards.
protest.
Wait, is that where Birdwatch comes from?
And it emblazoned vans with their claim. The goal, says McIndoe, is to parody the misinformation that Gen Z finds itself stewing in. Birds Aren't Real is not a shallow satire of conspiracies from the outside. It is from the deep inside. A lot of people in our generation feel the lunacy in all of this, and Birds Aren't Real has been a way for people to process that. This is so Gen Z coded.
Gen Z, you're British.
Yeah, but the Z sounds wrong.
You sound wrong.
You are wrong. The experiment revealed that conspiracies sometimes grow by credulity. Credulity. Local media sometimes reported on birds aren't real as if it was something young people really believed rather than an elaborate joke. Birds aren't real organisers hope the joke will become a force for good by exposing all the ways misinformation thrives. Yes, we have been intentionally spreading misinformation for the past 4 years, but it's with a purpose. McKindo said, it's about holding up a mirror to America in the internet age. I've been spreading misinformation my entire life and no one's ever had a go at me about it, so I think we're fine.
Yeah.
You know who else has been spreading misinformation? You know who else has been spreading misinformation?
Misinformation.
Do you know who else has been spreading misinformation for their entire life?
Yeah.
Pathological liar.
Okay, we have to bleep and cut that, but sure.
Beep. You can use my beep and cut the name out, but yes.
If you listen to the first 2 episodes, we use your beep from the very first episode.
I did actually hear that.
It's not even from the
Good.
first episode. That beep is actually from the Lost episode,
The
which
Lost.
gave way to the teaser.
Oh, you don't have that one anymore.
No.
We do. It's just not out.
We have it, but it's never going to be out on the internet.
Well, there's another conspiracy. The
Mhm.
missing episode.
Does it?
Where
does
did it
really
go?
exist? Where did it go?
Did it even happen? Who happened?
Schrodinger's cat.
It's Schrodinger's episode.
I know something.
Schrodinger's episode is no one knows whether it really happened.
Well,
If it happened at all.
Oh, should we do some true crime about the assassination?
the fuck?
I was gonna say about the assassination of Mahatma Gandhi, but sure.
To say Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, he was a paedophile as well.
Yeah, he was.
And a
yeah.
cannibal.
Women abuser and bloody. Ugh.
Gandhi's
How many times do I have to say
assassination.
the what? What did you say?
Isn't that
Sophie.
a Gorillaz album? The what?
What are you? What are we
About
doing?
the assassination of Gandhi. You
You
know Gandhi, who's like supposed to be a good person, but he's actually not.
Lovely little monk.
He's not that lovely.
Lovely little nonce.
the irony. It's called sarcasm.
Mohandas Karamchand, I really can't pronounce this. Gandhi, the political and spiritual leader of the Indian independence movement, is assassinated in New Delhi by a Hindu extremist on January 30th, 1948.
Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. There.
Born the son of an Indian official in 1869, Gandhi's Vaishnava mother was deeply religious and early on exposed her son to Jainism, a morally rigorous Indian religion that advocated non-violence. Gandhi was an unremarkable student.
Non-binary.
Non-violence, yes.
Non-binary.
Non-binary people have rights too.
Non-violence. We believe in non-binary rights on this podcast. If you are neither nor, we support you in that. And also along with if you are either or, Elliot Smith reference, but
Either or, neither or.
either or,
Yeah.
neither nor. Shut the door, lie on the floor.
I feel like I've been laced. Do you know what I mean?
That's another throwback to the agenda. What is my?
Yeah, the agenda, the gender. What is my gender?
That's a good one.
That is also from the. Oh no, that's from the Big Mac actually.
Yeah, that one's published.
Gandhi was an unremarkable student, but that's a bit rude. In 1888, was given opportunity to study law in England. In 1891, he returned to India, but failing to find regular legal work, he accepted in 1893 a 1-year contract in South Africa. Right, this is going like.
I have a better idea. How about we
Deep into the
make
story.
conspiracy theories about our teachers?
All right.
Okay, yeah, no, that's funny.
Wait, seriously?
Okay, we're done with the
Dead.
actual conspiracy theories.
Sorry.
Never had a wife and kids.
Oh. Do we think he?
I mean, not
Mm.
anymore.
Not anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he killed both the wife and the kids. That's the conspiracy.
And that's
That's
why.
the conspiracy.
That's why
We
you
need
had to
to cut out
move.
the bit where we said about our teachers and just make it obvious.
Oh, yeah, and that's why he had to move. Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't get a divorce.
And now he's relocated to rugby.
Well,
Pretty much. Move to rugby where everyone kills everyone else.
You told me.
Oh, I did.
I'm an idiot.
For fuck's sake.
But no, because there's so many jokes that I don't understand how you know. And then I realised because I told you.
You did tell me. I know everything. Everything.
you heard it here first, guys. Karis knows everything.
I do.
Right, there's
Yeah.
the conspiracy.
So, Karis,
Or
what do you
melon.
know about watermelons?
About watermelons.
They're in this bottle.
That's
They
what
are
I
in
thought
that bottle.
was.
Harry Styles needs to stay away from them. I'm a bit concerned about his relationship with watermelons, I can't lie.
Harry Styles conspiracy theories. Hit us with the Harry Styles conspiracy theories.
Harry Styles shags watermelons in spare time.
Yeah, like he wanks them off until they become like until they becomes watermelons. He fiddles them so much and needs them that like the watermelon just becomes like it just like disintegrates into just like it becomes powdered into dry sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't.
He beats it so much that all the moisture leaves.
I feel like Harry Styles is secretly like probably believes in like Scientology or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I don't see that at all. I'm gonna do a classic one here and say that he's actually had a relationship with what's his name? Liam.
Louis.
Larry. Yep.
Larry?
Who's
Larry is so real. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't know your life, but Larry happened. Larry was a
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
You see, I was
Liam.
thinking I was going to say that
Louis.
he was secretly gay, but then I was like, I don't know
Louis
if that's
and
okay.
Harry.
Rob.
I'm sorry, no.
Simon.
That was a thing, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
There's a lot of evidence on YouTube. We can compile the
On
evidence.
a lot of evidence on YouTube.
Yep.
Is that why they
Very.
broke up? The band, maybe because they broke
Yeah,
up.
yeah. There we go.
This is
That's-
why you shouldn't start bands with your partners, guys.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ash is giving me serious like eyes right now.
Okay, not those kind of.
Bad eyes.
That's another throwback.
I wasn't saying it about you and.
Another
Oh,
throwback.
Ashley, do we need some toilet time?
Whoa.
You could always do with toilet time, Sophie. I wasn't making a reference about you and censored person. I was making a reference about me and censored person. Right. Well, that joke did not. You get it.
I get it.
Thanks, Karen. So my favorite.
I know everything.
Stop.
Karis knows everything.
I'm basically God.
Conspiracy theory.
Karis.
I am God.
Karis, how many fingers am I holding up on the hand that I don't have in front of me right now?
On the hand you don't have.
Yeah.
3.
4.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know everything.
Just like the real God. He's lied to us all.
Turns out this isn't the only pathological liar at this college.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This definitely needs cutting.
Dan Carter shaved his head to have a beard.
Oh my god, yeah, Dan Carter shaved his head hair and stuck it to his chin.
I would believe that.
Like
I would believe that.
like at a surgery in Turkey where they like do the hair replacement.
Oh my god, someone in my village like went to Turkey for like weight loss surgery, and it was like the talk of the town for like several months.
Wow. I love Turkey's reputation.
You've seen the place where I live. Nothing happens. If
No,
someone gets
no.
weight loss surgery, it's like headline news.
Yeah.
Biggest thing.
That's quite crazy.
At least no one ever got stabbed on your road.
I literally said that. I said, when was the last time someone got stabbed?
Never. Although to be fair,
Never.
getting back together.
Don't, I'm a Swiftie.
This is the part where we all bully Karis for being a Swiftie.
I get very offended if anyone brings up Taylor Swift because then I have to defend her, and that's really difficult to do.
I'm not a hater.
I don't hate Taylor Swift, and I think a lot of the hate towards Taylor Swift is sexist, but I just don't believe in the
Yeah.
what is the word, the ethics of being a billionaire.
See, my take is that I think she has written good songs. I think she's a songwriter, you know, because of her country origins and stuff.
Because of her
But,
country origins.
But I fully lost my point. But I think I might have to agree with a lot of people where I think she's lost her songwriting ability. Because music now is consumed through 15-second clips that have to be the catchier than any other thing you've heard before, so that it stays in your head. And so people don't really like, you know.
You left
people
me
don't-
alone with my thoughts
Kill yourself.
yesterday.
So people don't really.
Don't worry, I'm planning it.
So people don't really like, you know, write for the sake of writing a whole album. They write for 15 seconds. So I'm not saying like Taylor Swift does that. I'm just sort of talking about the industry as a whole, like at the minute. I'm not a hater at all, and I don't believe in the very blatant like sexism towards her. I just think there's just a lot of, it's like jumping on the bandwagon. Like it's easy to just hop on like, yeah, let's all hate Taylor Swift. Because it was the same with K-pop. The amount of times I got shit for liking K-pop, like just for the sake of being like, oh, I hate K-pop, and then like one of the songs becomes a dance in Fortnite, and they're like, oh yeah, no, this is great. I'm like, what the fuck? You just bullied me for that a week ago.
I forgot what I was going to say. My hand was up for too long.
Cerys' hand is numb. She needs to go to A&E right now.
We're keeping her here by force.
Yeah, we are holding her hostage.
I'm actually being tied up with rope.
Oh, kinky. Well, that went somewhere.
No, that way. In a
I'm actually being tied up with rope in a good way.
Guys, I'm actually being held against my will, and I kind of like it.
I remember now. I am like one of the biggest Taylor Swift fans. I will defend her till the ends of the earth. Her new album sucks actual butt. It is the worst thing I've ever heard. I cried when I listened to it. Not good tears.
Why, Tay? Why?
I'm extremely disappointed. I haven't listened to her music since, except for today.
Oh my god.
Today was the first time I've listened to her music since April 19th, when the album came out.
The tea.
Oh my god.
Fuck, you know.
I kinda am disappointed in myself for the betrayal. However, I am seeing her on the Eras tour on my birthday, and I'm very excited.
You cried of grief.
I did. I cried of pain.
Yeah.
Oh,
It felt like a bit of my soul was dying.
Oh my god.
this is really sad. You hear what you've done, Taylor?
Yeah,
Taylor Swift
fuck you,
definitely
Taylor
listens
Look
to
Swift.
what you made me do, Taylor.
Yeah.
Look what you made me do.
Like what you made me do.
I feel like me and Ash should do a Taylor Swift sing along at the end of this to sort this out. Karis can tell us the actual words and we'll just like
Okay.
We have to
Botch
make,
it.
like, the most homoerotic parody ever.
Taylor Swift is
Yeah.
so homoerotic. What do you mean?
Taylor is the gayest straight person you will ever see.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I raise you Natasha Lyonne. I raise you
well.
Natasha Lyonne.
Well, yeah. Well,
I raise you, mate.
I retract my comment. I instantly retract my comment.
I raise you Natasha Lyonne. I raise you Laura Prepon. I raise you
You up.
so I can stand on Mount.
I raise you, Amy Whitemore.
Amy's not. Amy, are you straight?
I raise you Rhea.
Gay and straight person.
Yeah.
I raise you. I raise you. We can
Fucking
bleep that.
hell,
I raise
win.
you.
I raise you, Tom.
Yeah, I raise you.
Fuck off, one.
I raise you, Finley Hatton.
I ain't got a clue what you're
Wait,
on
wait,
about.
wait. I raise you.
The gayest straight man.
I raise you, Jodie Comer.
I am in love with Jodie Comer.
Wait,
She's
wait.
literally my celebrity crush. I am in love with her. I love her.
Wait, is she the villain up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she is beautiful and so sexy. So
And she says she's straight.
You might have good
I don't know if you guys.
I do.
You guys probably don't know this, but Fire Song is actually about killing youth. The song on the end of my EP.
I love it
What's
so
about-
much more
Oh my
now. I
That's
listen
not
to
true.
it.
Yeah, Karis is
I
actually.
listen-
Karis
I'm
is
the
actually this
only
podcast's
listener.
biggest fan.
I am. I'm like really honoured to be here. I can't lie.
You become. It's like being a fan of a band and then becoming part of the band.
It's like if I was to open for
If I
Taylor
was
Swift
to
on
tell
tour.
you.
Oh.
No.
Okay, right. We haven't done.
I don't have anything to say about it. You do.
She a lesbian. She a motherfucking lesbian.
Right. Okay.
A lot of people in the room nodded at that.
The thing is, right. I don't want to be speculating on people's sexuality.
She
because it's
seems like a
like-
woman lover.
Yeah, but it's
like, there's
just,
no
there's
way-
just something there.
Like she's
not straight.
like she's
I reckon she's probably biopan. Like,
she's
in all-
headcanoned
Yeah.
as autistic. She's canonically like autistic, but she's fan canoned as like in my eyes like queer woman. Like there is some sort of
something queer is happening here.
there's some woman loving energy there. I don't know.
I feel like she was that kid in high school that wrote sapphic fanfics.
Yes.
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 To be fair, this is like I'm gonna just come out and say it, guys. I've never read fan fiction seriously ever. Like I seriously haven't.
Same.
2 years.
Me neither.
2 straight years of reading nothing but brain rot, misspelt, incorrect grammar, and just smut. Help.
Because I once because me and my ex, we once did the rice purity test based on like what we had read, like as well as like instead of what we had done.
Yeah, that's
a And
really good idea.
Their score was like in the single digits, and
What's
mine,
that?
I was like, it's just like the same.
Yeah, so like my real life grocery score is like fucking 97. I'm not joking. It's something like that. It's like it's in the 90s, whereas like Amy's is 7.
Yeah, it's
and I
funny.
think based off of what I've read, it would have been a 7. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah. Some of the stuff was honestly concerning.
I
Because
can
I was-
relate. I can relate.
Yep, the brain rot. Maybe that's where the brain rot comes from.
Maybe that's it.
Shit.
That's what connects us.
That makes sense. Oh my god.
I did once read, like, we once ironically read Colin the Caterpillar fanfiction.
What?
As a joke.
How does
What?
that work?
It's bad.
Yeah.
That's
you
all
have
I
that
don't wanna
fan-
know.
No, but like ironically, like I would never like I.
Oh yeah, no,
seriously,
see, like I used to like sit in the living room and like be on my phone.
I don't know, I feel like I've just been-
I've
just been incredibly self-aware from a very young age to the point where I was like, and then like God as well. So I was like, if I read this, it's bad. I was like, I'm gonna go to hell if I read this. So I'm just gonna not.
I sort of was accepted with the fact that I would go to hell back when I was forced to think that.
Oh no, I was sure I was gonna go to hell, but I desperately wanted to go to heaven. That was my childhood villain origin story. I was like, there is something intrinsically wrong with me, but I want to fix it.
Yikes.
And then I was gay.
And then I was gay.
Oh! And then I couldn't deny any longer the fact that I love women. So here we are. I'm going to hell, and I don't care. Fuck you, Jesus. You can come down here and talk to me yourself.
Jesus can come.
Yeah.
Jesus can come. Get it.
You can, Jesus, you might need to be like a woman first, but I'm here, I'm open. If you're
That's what I was like, why is it like
This podcast is a bit. I don't want to fuck Jesus Christ.
It looks like Jesus.
Andy looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
Andy is
yeah.
Jesus.
But like a hotter
Andy-
version.
Conspiracy about Andy is Jesus.
I'm God. Andy is Jesus. Wait, Andy's my son.
Kind of almost.
Rebecca?
We're drawing slightly towards the end, so we may have to do.
Oh.
Have you forgotten?
Oh my god, Matt! We have to do a Matt. You guys don't know. You guys
Who's
never
Matt?
saw Matt. Matt left at the end of last year, but he was our love in our life, and we loved him to pieces, and we're still like devastated. about
Cut
that.
this. But
I thought
I'm
I was.
keeping-
I thought, how
you're
could you
keeping
betray
that
me
in.
like this?
correction. Sophie's daddy. Sophie is daddy.
I'm literally wearing a dad hat right now.
You're literally a
Yeah.
Sophie baby.
I want a cap that says "Women won't be fish for me." That's my next purchase.
I want a cap that says, "Please, can I like a gay boy for once?"
I
Great.
I want a cap that says
That's a good one too.
want a cap that says I don't really know what I want my cap to say, but I want it to sit cool on my head.
I want a cap that says cap.
I want a cap that says cat. What cap would you like? You guys.
I want one that says Cerys. Just Cerys.
Just my name. I need to make merch then.
I want
Okay,
your
there's stuff
signature
going
on my
on here.
cap.
You want my signature?
So then I
on
can
your
sell
legs?
it.
Speaking of which, when are we going to start making merch?
Oh my
I'm
god,
gonna
guys,
get
we
like
have
that.
we have to cut this.
I might make keep calm and shut the fuck up pin badges. Because why not?
Yeah, because everyone loves this podcast so much.
I do.
See?
I might be the only one.
Cheers for Gareth!
Cerys.
Yeah.
Cerys is God, which means God likes the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
God
wants you to listen
likes
to
the
this
podcast, guys.
Exactly.
You Christians out there, you anybody religious out there
Hey,
who
you
believes in
Christians.
God, listen to this freaking podcast because God wants you to do it. Okay, it's part of your duty.
I believe in myself.
That's so good.
Should
Okay,
just end it on I believe in myself now.
I'm gonna close up.
So we do 3, 2, 1, I believe in myself.
Yes, we shall.
Right.
Really loud.
Shouting.
Yeah.
And then we have to do our Taylor Swift sing along. So
No, I don't want to do
okay.
Let's just end it on
Alright.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
I believe in myself.